Welcome back to Talking Dead. We're going to keep going. I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for a while. Now, please welcome to the stage Ross Marquand, Josh McDermott, Christian Serratos, and Saniqua Martin Green. That's a charming umbrella. I love your umbrella. Hello. Welcome. Please be careful. Oh, please be careful. I'm going to help you up here. Okay, good. Nobody falls on my show.
So did something happen tonight?
No, we just decided to come hang out in the rain and cry. So, Josh, just get right into it. How weird or rough is it for you to not have Michael on the show anymore?
I mean, you're gonna stare at me this whole time? It is tough, man. I mean, even Steven being gone, I've lost a couple brothers, you know? Guys I can cut up with and joke around with and that sort of thing. And, you know, but at the same time, you know, Mike and I, we still talk 2 to 3 times a week. And we would, even last season when our storylines had we weren't really working together, our storylines had taken, you know, different routes. We would still talk to each other and check in. And, you know, if there's something that, you know, was bugging us with the script, we would, you know, talk it out with each other and stuff like that. It's great. And, you know, he has such an excitement. The guy's been acting for like 85 years. And
that's where you really see the craft come out.
That's where you see the craft.
8 decades.
And the thing is, he's still so excited like it's his first job. You know, there's moments like we were at Comic-Con in San Diego and there's just fans like going nuts and he just looks over at me and just has this big shit grin on his face like, this is awesome, you know? And he would do that on set too. He's firing a machine gun and he's just like excited. And you know, we miss that, definitely, but their fingerprints, both of them, are all over this show. And they're gone, but they're definitely not gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Christian, is there a particular... I'm so sorry. Sorry it's raining. Is there a particular moment...
Well, you should be.
It's my fault. Is there a particular moment for you that sticks out with Michael?
Yeah, I have so many good memories with Michael on this show. And off the show, we're all so close, you know.
First of all, I'm glad you two are getting along now. This is very good. Very awkward for a minute.
No, we're homies. But yeah, I was lucky to come in with Michael. You know, we came in, us 3 together, which was an amazing way to come into an established show. You know, we had nerves, but we had each other to rely on and depend on. And I definitely looked to Michael for, you know, advice and support, and he was that person. You're definitely like family. Huh, Miguel?
Saniqua, why was it important for Sasha to take Abraham's body?
Goodness. It was important because it was continuing on with his legacy in a lot of ways. You know, he was a soldier, and he gave his life for this cause. And for the cause of ultimately getting Maggie to Hilltop. And so that's immediately what I connect to and what I decide is what's going to keep me moving forward. It's as if to say, okay, Abraham, I hear you. I'm going to take up what you've done, and I'm gonna carry it on, and I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to draw strength from that. And having that moment with Rosita, I was so happy I got to have that moment because it was a multi-layered moment. It was kind of like a question. It was a lot of questions, but it was trying to come into communion with her, trying to establish a heart-to-heart connection with her, because, you know, I was asking for forgiveness for the pain that she, you know, endured. I was asking for permission. I was also asking for acceptance that, you know, from love to love in his life.
Yeah.
And I was also asking to rise above what separates us and unify over what brings us together, which is him. And I thought it was such a beautiful moment.
Get over yourself.
You know what? I want to get in there.
You're welcome.
Ross, can you describe seeing the prosthetics up close? Stephen and Michael's prosthetic?
Seeing, yeah, I mean, it's no fun for anybody, I think, and seeing that, these are both friends of ours, and their presence has been very much, or their absence has been very much felt. And when we see the incredible work that Greg's team has done creating the composites of their faces before and after, it was devastating. You really got to kind of contemplate your own mortality when you see this, and seeing two of your friends in such a grotesque way. It was sad, doesn't begin to even describe it.
And we should have a huge hand for Greg Nicotero, too. Directing the episode and just the stunning, brutal effects. We actually have behind-the-scenes footage that Scott shot of Stephen and Michael in the makeup trailer. Take a look.
Here we go.
Toxic Avenger. That's so... Dude, that's like...
Bring them on any day, any time. I'll meet you. Parking lot, Octagon, my mom's house.
Next, man. You're next.
Well, we have... You know what? I don't care. This rain is cathartic. We have... Yeah, there you go. That's, we officially have chubby rain. We also have a caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Carrie from Fairmont, West Virginia.
And what's your question, Carrie?
For Andrew, what was it like shooting the scene where you're hanging from the bridge walker?
When you jump off.
Oh, when I jump off.
Yeah.
It was the one highlight in a very, very dark episode. I mean, I loved it. And I didn't get to do the actual stunt. They did one, and I was desperate to do it, and they wouldn't let me. So I did it off camera. Anyway.
Just to show them.
Yeah.
Well, we have to take a quick break. Thank you guys for hanging in there. No one expected that it would rain tonight. It was not forecasted at all. So we apologize for that if you're getting wet here, but thank you for sticking with us. When we return, the one and only Negan, Jeffrey D. Morgan will be out here. Kirkland and Gimple are going to tell us what's in store for season 7. We're going to have a sneak peek of next week's episode of The Walking Dead. But first, let's enjoy the Fresh Buzz. Tweets we like from real-life fans like you. Please enjoy. I'm going to get wet. I don't care. Check it out.
The Fresh Buzz is brought to you by Subway Restaurants.